All right, guys, let's look at theory C first. Just talk about the conception of interpolation, extrapolation. Well, interpolation means I have a table. I know in 1975, an average of 56 liter of drinks were getting, people were drinking 56 liters per year. In 1980, 58, etc., etc. Now, the interpolation is about finding out how much a person drank within a year, the year between 1975 and 2014. So when I want to know 1998, that's the interpolation. When I want to know 1981, that's interpolation. The moment I want to know what happened before 1975 or after 2014, that's called extrapolation because you're working outside of the table. Now, let's look at this. We want to know how much a person drank in 1998. Well, let's have a look. I wrote it here already. In 1990, 71 liters. In 1995, 81 liters. 2002, 94 liters. Well, 1998 is between 1995 and 2002. So what we do is we check, okay, how many years are between 1995 and 2000? 7 years. And how many liters the difference between these 2 years? The difference here between 94 and 81 is 13 liters. So on average, during this time period only, on average, per year, a person drank 13 divided by 7 liters. Now, do not round or work with a rounded answer because we always want to work with a not rounded answer. So I'm going to leave it like this as a fraction. So this was per year. Well, in 1995, it was 81. So how can we know for 1998? Well, per year during that time period, it was 13 out of 7. So jumping from 1995 plus 1998 is plus 3 years, right? So how can we get the new amount? 81, starting from 1995, plus 3 times the 13 divided by 7, which is about, I'm already rounding immediately, 87 liters. So in other words, how can you write it down or what's going on in your head? 1995 was 81 liters. 1996 has to be 81 plus the 13 out of 7. 1997 has to be 81 plus 13 out of 7 plus the 13 out of 7. So that's why we get 3 times 13 out of 7. So how about the extrapolation? Just a quick example. After reading your theory, maybe you need to pause the video and read the theory before you continue. So let's say in 2025, so 2025, how many liters? Now, 2025, let's have a look. The last known date is 2014 with 95 liters. And before that, it's 2010 with 102 liters. That's what we know. So let's have a look. So we obtained the information 2010, 2014. Once again, 4 years. The difference is very good, guys. 7 liters. So per year between those 2 dates was 7 out of 4 liters. Yeah, and you can also see, of course, it was less. Yeah, it's less. So from 102, it went down to 95. So 7 liters less. Let me write it there. So what's happening? We take 2014, which was 95, and we predict that all the way to 2025 is, by the way, 11 years. So what's going to happen? It's minus 11 times the 7 out of 4 liters. That's how you decide if it's plus or minus. You look to see if it went down or up. And then you get about, I'm rounding, 67 liters. Now, if this was easy for you, or you know what to do, you can stop the video and you can just work on exercise 10 on your own and practice it. If not, let's continue and start with exercise 10 together. So in question A, exercise 10, read the question, pause the video, read the question, look at the table. We have to do interpolation. So interpolation, so we want to know a date that's somewhere in the table. So we want interpolation, we want to know 2004. So between which 2 years are we looking? Very good, between 2001 and 2005. Good. So what was the number belonging to 2001 was 4,163. And for 2005, it was 4,955. You see that it went up. That's something that we can already see. We want to know 2004. So let's first get the average per year. Average per year between those was, the years are 4. And over here, you subtract. You get 4,955 minus 4,163. I don't have my calculator here. Divide by 4. So this is the average per year. Please calculate this yourself. Then we want to know 2004. We start with 2001, the amount of 4,163. We add how many years between 2001 and 2004? 3 times this amount, just writing it down here, divide by 4, and then you can calculate. And it's plus because the amount got more. Now, same you will do for B. Pause the video and do it yourself. And then for question C, it's extrapolation. Let's have a look. We want to know 2025. So we look between which 2 dates? 2005 and 2017. Write down the amounts. Write down the differences here. And then from 2017 to 2025. So you have to fill in the blanks actually. So you get 5,211. Is it plus or minus? Ask yourself that. It is a plus because it got more. Very good. How many years are between 2017 and 2025? Very good. 8. And then, times the difference between the years. How many years is that? That goes here, 12. And then the difference between these two amount, 5,211 minus the, I don't have space, minus the 4,955. And then your calculator does the rest for you. So, pause the video when necessary. Take your time. The theory is pretty clear about it. And then in class, we will do one more exercise.